Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, the Introverted Reader, and today's video I am going to be talking to you about all the books that I want to read during the month of October. Now I know today is only like what, the 20th of September. I'm getting this up early for you guys because I'm going to be going away in October. And I just don't know like how much time I'm gonna have to like film before I go and everything. Well, I'm not going to like the 5th or the 6th or whatever, so I just want to get this up early so it's not on my mind, and I will try and get my wrap up for you as soon as I can. But yeah, let's just hydrate and calm down a little bit. Okay, so there's a few books that I would like to get to over the month of October. I don't know what books I'm going to read while I'm away because we're going to go on a cruise, and I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done in between all the stops. So, I mean, I have maybe one or two ideas. I have some audiobooks. And yeah, I might just bring my Kindle and shop around in the Kindle store and find something random. I'm currently reading on my Kindle Skin of the Sea by Natasha Bowen. Is that the author's name? Anyway, but the book's called Skin of the Sea, and it's a mermaid story about our main character who is a mermaid, and it's her job to collect the dead souls that drown at sea. But then she breaks the rules by rescuing a boy who is not dead. He gets thrown off of a slave ship, and he's drowning, but he's still alive, and she rescues him, and she kind of breaks the rules a little bit, and the gods aren't happy. So yeah, I'm currently reading that. I also have This Wicked Fate by Caleb Barron on my Kindle ready to read. I don't know what else. I think I might look for like a Billy Bloom book to read or something, because between all of the drama we might want some gay romance. But anyway, I have here in front of me another pile of books that I would like to get to, and obviously in terms of spoopy season, we have a witchy book, we have some thrillers, we have a book about a library set in hell, we've got a vampire book, which I'll start with. Actually, the vampire book that I want to read, I have the audiobook for. I'm so excited to read this. And it is The Vampire Lestat by our Dark Queen, may she rest in peace, Anne Rice. And this is the second book in the Vampire Chronicles, and it's basically all about the vampire Lestat. I don't know exactly what to expect from this. I read Interview with the Vampire years ago, and to be honest, it was kind of like my first real gothic classic, Interview with the Vampire, and it was good. I mean, it was okay, but a lot of it was just Louis going on and on about how sad his existence is, and I'm like, you just step out into the sunlight already and burn yourself, because I'm done reading about you. I was like, just go and burn yourself or something. And Lestat I thought was the best thing about that whole book, and now I'm going to be reading an entire book about him, and I'm so ready. I'm so ready. So, pursued by the living, haunted by the dead, Lestat must search for his own secret, for the secret of his own dark immortality. So I'm ready for some good gothic, dark, vampy times, because it's been a minute since I've read a vampire book, so I'm excited. The next book that I would like to read is The Library of the Unwritten by A.J. Hackwith. And like I said, this is about a library set in hell, and every book left unfinished by its author is filed away in the unwritten wing, a neutral space in hell presided over Claire, its head librarian. And, it's her job to be the librarian, sort through all the books, make sure everything's in order and whatnot. And, yeah, so, a hero from one of the unfinished books gets out, and he runs off to search for the author. And basically, Claire's job is to go and get him and bring him back. And she has a little demon friend to help her to go out and find him. And that's really all I know. I don't know what to expect from this. All I know is it looks gothic and maybe a little bit spoopy. And like library set. I love books about libraries. Like if there's a book about a library, I'm here for it. Like yes. And this is a library set in hell. Yes. So very excited about this. And the next one I will read is a thriller. It's a young adult thriller, and it's You'll Be the Death of Me by Karen M. McManus. Now, I've read a few of Karen's books. I've read One of Us is Lying, One of Us is Next, and Two Can Keep a Secret. I have not read The Cousins. I really want to, but I haven't read it yet. But this is one that came out pretty recently. I want to say, I know she's come out with another one. Like, Karen is just, whoo! Karen's at it again. Oh yes, this came out last year. So it's basically about these three friends that skip school one day, as teenagers tend to do. I never did, I was a good kid. But they skip school and they spot one of their classmates out and about, and they're all like, he looks suspicious. So they follow him, and then they come across a murder scene. And it's all like, what? And it's just like, what really happened here? What's going on? Like, did our classmate kill somebody? Like, what is happening? So yeah, that's what this is, and I'm excited to read it. It's relatively short. So although all of Karen's books tend to be pretty short, but I'm super excited to read this. And the next book I want to read is another young adult thriller, and it is Lies Like Poison by Chelsea Pitcher. Now, I've read a book by her previous. She's also the author of This Lie Will Kill You, and I actually really enjoyed that book. I thought it was really good. But this one is about four friends? Yes, no. Raven, Poppy, Lily, and Belladonna. So, 4 friends, and they hatch a plan to poison Raven's stepmother, because she clearly isn't the nicest person. You know, she must be absolutely awful. So they plan on killing her. But then when the time comes, one of them gets cold feet and is like, nope, I don't want to do this anymore. Nope, no, bad idea. Nope, abort. So they call it off. But then 3 years later, Raven's stepmother shows up dead with Belladonna in her tea. And they're all like, well, one of you done did it. Either Belladonna did it herself, or someone else did it, or what's going on? So it just says, someone is lying, someone committed murder, but who? But who indeed? And I think there might be trans rep in here, because it's split into 3 parts. And the second part, part 2, The Truth According to Poppy, but then it's scratched out, and then Jack is written. So I'm guessing is Jack a trans boy? So we don't call him Poppy anymore. But then why is Poppy written at the back? I don't know. But I'm assuming, judging by that, there must be trans rep in here, which makes me very happy, because we need more trans rep in books. So very happy about that. Or if anybody has read this, is that accurate? Let me know. But yeah, it's been on my shelf for a minute, and I'm excited to read it. The next one I want to read is a non-fiction. Like, I know, who is she? But it is The Five, The Untold Lives of the Women Killed by Jack the Ripper by Hallie Rubenhold. And this has been a book that's been on my shelf for a while, and I keep meaning to get to it, but I wanted to save it for the right time. And now that it's October, I kind of want to really get into it. And obviously that's the reason for all of these, because it's October, it's spoopy season. So anyway, so obviously this is a book written by, I believe Hallie Rubenhold is a historian, I believe, if I'm correct in saying that. And it says here, the victims of Jack the Ripper were never just prostitutes. They were daughters, wives, mothers, sisters, and lovers. They were women. They were human beings. So this is basically just a book about these women that were wrongfully killed by this monster who got away with it, the asshole. And, you know, all the world is told about them is that they were prostitutes, they were sex workers, they were, you know, selling their bodies. But they weren't just that, you know, they weren't just that. They were women with minds and hearts and souls that did not deserve being brutally murdered on the street. So I'm excited to read this and to learn more about these 5 women. So we're looking forward to that. Now, the next book that I want to read is another thriller, but it's very different from what I'm used to. It's an adult thriller. Well, I believe it's an adult thriller. It's Darkness on the Edge of Town by Adam Christopher. It's a Stranger Things novel. And there's a couple of Stranger Things novels out at the minute. I haven't read them all, but I spotted this one in the works a wee while ago, and it was only like £4. So I was like, give that to me now, that's mine. It's all about Jim Hopper, as you can see, and Jim Hopper is one of my favorite characters in Stranger Things. I love him. And this is basically, it just says, before Hawkins, New York City was Hopper's beat. So it's really just about his life before he came to Hawkins, when he worked in New York City as a detective. There are some murders, and it says, a blackout rolls across the city and Hopper is plunged into a darkness deeper than any he's faced before. Because it's about him and Eleven, and they're in Hawkins celebrating Christmas, and she finds this box with all his like old mementos and stuff in it. So it's him telling her the story. So I'm really, really excited about this. I'm so excited. This will be my first Stranger Things like book, because obviously I love the TV show, but I've never read any of the books that have come out over the years, so I'm really excited to read this. So the very last book that I plan on reading in October is a witchy book, and I'm very, very excited to read it. You can probably already see because I'm fixing the dust jacket, but it's Her Majesty's Royal Coven by Juno Dawson. Oh my goodness. You guys know that Juno Dawson is one of my favorite authors. I love her books, and this is basically a story about 4 best friends, Helena, Neve, Leonie, and Elle, and they are basically, they're witches, basically, and they're part of a secret society called Her Majesty's Royal Coven, where they protect crown and country from demonic forces. And I'm super, super excited to read it. I love Juno Dawson. We love a witchy moment. We do. And yeah, I'm super, super excited to read this. And I feel it's really, and I feel it's fitting, you know, in these times. Rest in peace to Her Majesty. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. And also this is the Waterstones edition, so this is yellow sprayed edges, and it is signed. And I know you guys like to see, so there, it's signed by Miss Dawson, so I'm super excited. Okay. So those are all the books that I have that I hope to read in October, either while I'm away on my holiday or while I'm, you know, whenever I get home. But they'll be waiting for me anyway for when I get home. Obviously, I'm only going to bring my Kindle with me. Don't knock over the camera. I'm going to be bringing my Kindle with me, and I have the audiobook for The Vampire Lestat on my phone, which I'm filming on. And I've also got This Wicked Fate and Skin of the Sea. So yes, I might get like maybe one more on my Kindle just to like tide me over. But again, I don't know how much reading I'm going to be doing while I'm away. But yeah, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. What books are you planning on reading during the month of October? Let me know. Give me some spooky recommendations, please, in the comments. And yeah, if you're excited about spooky season, leave the witch emoji down in the comments. And yeah, hope you're having a good day. My next video will be over the weekend because it's my weekend off. Hallelujah. So Twitter, Instagram, Amazon wishlist down below as always. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell so that you know whenever my next video comes up. And I need another drink. Anyway, I'll see you in my next video, and stay hydrated. Bye!